Ugh, there is nothing worse, right? You're in the middle of a game, totally in the zone, and your Nintendo Switch just gives up. It freezes, it gets laggy, it starts acting weird. It is so frustrating, but hey, don't panic. A fix is usually just a couple of button presses away, and we're gonna walk you through exactly what to do.
So what's the deal? Is your console stuck on a loading screen in the middle of a Zelda quest? Is it lagging so bad you can't win an online match? Or maybe it just won't turn on at all. Whatever the problem is, we've got the tools to fix it. Let's get you back in the game.
And trust me, you are not alone in this. This happens all the time. I mean, check this out. Someone's brand new OLED model completely bricked during a Mario Kart frenzy. A total nightmare. But the good news? A simple reset saved the day. It really can be that easy.
Okay, the most important thing to get right off the bat is that not all resets are the same. We're going to start with the easiest, safest options first, and then work our way up to the more serious measures if we need to. Think of this as your step-by-step roadmap to a healthy Switch. And here it is, your cheat sheet. This lays out all the options we're about to cover. You can see everything from a super quick soft reset, which takes like 30 seconds and has zero data loss, all the way to what I like to call the nuclear option, the full factory reset. We'll break down each one so you know exactly which tool to grab for the job. First things first, let's try this simple stuff. These should always be your first line of defense whenever your Switch starts acting up because they're totally safe, and honestly, you'd be surprised how often one of these does the trick. First up is the soft reset. This is the oldest trick in the tech book, right? The classic turn it off and on again. And let me be crystal clear, you lose absolutely no data doing this. It's just like restarting your computer or your phone. It just clears out any little software hiccups and gives the system a fresh start. And it could not be easier. Just grab your Switch and press and hold that power button on the very top for about 3 seconds. A menu will pop up. From there, just tap power options and then hit restart. That is literally it. Your Switch will reboot and fingers crossed your problem is solved. Now, what if you're noticing things are slow, but only when you're using the eShop or browsing online? If that's the case, a cache reset is about to be your new best friend. Just think of it like sweeping out digital cookie crumbs. It gets rid of temporary files without touching a single one of your games or your precious save files. To do this one, just go to your home screen and tap on the little gear icon for system settings. Scroll all the way down to the System tab, then find Formatting Options. In there, you'll see Reset Cache. To select that, pick your user, hit Confirm, and you're all set. Another quick and painless fix that can really speed things up. Okay, but what if your Switch is completely, totally locked up? I'm talking about a frozen screen where you're pushing buttons and nothing is happening. Well, for these really stubborn problems, it's time to level up our troubleshooting game. Say hello to the hard reset. This is your secret weapon. It's basically a force shutdown. You're telling the Switch, nope, you're powering down right now. And again, and this is important, it does not delete any of your data. It's just the tool you need when the console is completely unresponsive. Now, the process is simple, but you gotta be patient with this one. You need to press and hold the power button for a full 20 seconds. Seriously, count it out in your head. Pro tip, it's a good idea to pop out your game card and your micro SD card first, just in case. After 20 seconds, let it sit for about half a minute and then press the power button again to turn it back on. So what if it's not a freeze, but some weird, persistent software bug that a simple restart just isn't fixing? For that, we have an amazing option called Recovery Mode. This is the perfect middle ground because it lets you reset the console's main settings without deleting any of your game saves. It's a lifesaver. Getting into this mode is kind of like an old-school video game cheat code. First, make sure the Switch is powered all the way off, not sleep mode, completely off. Then, press and hold both the volume up and the volume down buttons at the same time. Now, while you're still holding those, press the power button once. Keep holding the volume buttons until the maintenance mode menu appears on the screen. From there, you'll see the magic option, Initialize console without deleting save data. All right, deep breath. We've tried everything else, and now we have to talk about the absolute last resort, the nuke it from orbit option. This is what you do if you're selling your Switch, giving it away, or if some awful software bug just refuses to die. You have to proceed with extreme caution here. And I am not being dramatic. Just let this warning sink in. A full factory reset wipes everything. Your user profiles, your downloaded games, and yes, every single one of your save files that isn't backed up to the cloud. They will be gone forever. I cannot say this enough. Please, please back up your data if you possibly can before you do this. If you're absolutely certain this is what you need to do, you'll go back into System Settings, scroll down to System, then to Formatting Options. And this time you'll choose Initialize Console. The system's going to give you several very clear warnings. It's going to ask, are you sure? Read them carefully, and if you are, confirm your way through the prompts. Your switch will be back to the way it was the day you first took it out of the box. Phew, we made it through the scary part. Now that you know all the different ways to reset your console, let's just quickly wrap up with a few pro tips to make sure the whole process goes off without a hitch. And hey, a quick heads up for when you get your hands on the new Switch 2. Don't worry, this whole process is going to feel almost identical. The only real difference is a tiny name change in recovery mode. Instead of initialize without deleting save data, it's just called restore settings, keep user data. It does the exact same thing, so no need to stress. And finally, here's your essential checklist. Always try to pop out that microSD card before you do a major reset. If you use parental controls, have your PIN handy. I'm going to say it one more time for the people in the back. Double check that your cloud saves are backed up. And after any reset, the very first thing you should do is connect to Wi-Fi and run a system update to get everything fresh and current.
And there you have it. Your console is reborn. It should be running smoothly and ready for action. You've officially mastered how to fix your Nintendo Switch. So the only question left is, what game are you diving back into